the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw Dobbs. Open man is Osborne. Give him a gain of 5 on the... completion, and it's second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And we've hit the 2-minute.
Okay, let me see. This is the volume.
In this first half of action. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Dobbs. Pass caught here by Osborne. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Now Dobbs. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing here, Dobbs. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Alexander Madison, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll go Madison up the middle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. The final shot before break. Dobbs. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Dobbs is throwing. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Osborne. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They go play action now. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Dobbs looking to throw on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And out Now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Another tote for Etienne. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. 4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down? The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to. And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring it.
people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
On third down, they run with Madison. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a leap it. He will make the catch.
Just a critical breakdown. Defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. And he floated one out there incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part one. Part two, the two-point conversion.
Throw the two-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even.
This ball intercepted.
On this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like ooh. And yeah, better up temp, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty.
Oh my goodness. I just hit me yesterday. I know where behind you got it. And I'm following you out. I know where he's located. Yeah. I know how to get to the master. Oh, wow. And the victory's out. Bruh. Sit down. Wala pa nang video sa comment sa oh, yeah. You must be knowing him. This is grown people talking what you doing. Oh, really? I know you hit you with a split your get up off the wow. I'm just catching the vibe. I told the ballet, take your time and might get a ride. Flowing through the front door, my mind is tired. Good, yeah. Mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They run with a fourth-round pick, Roschon Johnson. Up past the 30, second down coming up. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. On the option right, it's Fields. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. On the option left is Fields. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Fields going to keep it once more. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mooney, the motion man right. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now Fields. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Marquise Bell gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing. A
Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from his linebacker spot. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long. It's Fields. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They try the left side with Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and 1. Now Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. The defense.
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
Hey, you are not sleeping.
If I
Are
was
you not working tomorrow?
I'm working early again because tomorrow we have a short day, so we are going to work early.
Oh, okay. What time?
11.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow,
Sleeping.
I don't care. Tomorrow is a day before a holiday, so every day before a holiday we only work for 4 hours, and we go to work early.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How is work?
It's okay. I'm fine. Tomorrow I'm off on my other job, but I'll be working night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe I'll see you later. Yeah, but I have to work in them. I have to go to work at 11. I'm gonna miss my class.
Maybe I will see you after work.
Okay, yeah, but I have to miss my class now.
You have a class now?
I have a class at 1, but I have to miss it because I will be at work. But the class is not even gonna happen because the guy said the class it's optional on Wednesday because people are doing revision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, last day of class.
Yeah. So no, we have another class next week, but he was like, cause it's Thanksgiving, you don't wanna. Thursday is Thanksgiving, you don't wanna tell people to come to school. People are thinking about their families.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you eaten? Have you eaten?
Yeah.
What did you cook for work today?
I didn't cook. I just took the last rice and then some soup.
Oh.
The last soup. Yeah.
The last of everything. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't cook. I was so tired.
Oh.
I just slept the whole day yesterday and then I woke up. I put the last rice in it.
Oh.
Let me leave you. I don't know what you are doing.
Okay, talk to you later then. Talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight and force the incompletion.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fields on 1st down. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 5. Fields throwing again. That's complete to Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears 1st down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. Fields. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. From the gun, here's Fields. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
To throw is Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Non ti kirjoita mä viedään, kun monta niin joku tuon pirun. Voi antaa kuin helppi.
We got London on the cheap.
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about it, that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My crown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And that you need better.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, this is the National Football League. It's the the San Francisco 49ers, taking on the Houston Texans.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
In motion right, that's Collins. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Stroud to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Stroud looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Ray McLeod deep here for the Niners. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On first down, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Berryman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
2nd down and 6 now. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Now Purdy. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got
that to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Airing it out deep for Woods. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. He'll keep it himself. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Purdy now to throw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, you have to dial things back a little bit.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. Purdy's throw there taken in by Kittle.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with another first. The stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Dances by at the 20. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll try to run the option here. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Houston set to take over. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Caught by Woods.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Wala marabako pa dito.